Welcome back to AM Northwest on this Valentine's Day. Here to help us ace our way to a fireproof relationship, we welcome back licensed clinical psychologist Dr. Alex Bloom. Alex, good to see you.
Hi, Helen.
Okay, you talk about the fact that for every negative thing that is said in a couple's relationship, we really need to come back with a number of positive things, right?
That's right. 5 to thrive is the ideal.
5 to thrive. You must see a lot of that in your practice where you have to talk to folks about being more positive and giving positive feedback instead of always negative feedback.
That's right. That's right. It's really interesting when you look at the research of how much time couples spend with positive, meaningful interaction throughout the day. You know what the average is?
No.
4 minutes.
Oh, wow.
And the ideal is 20.
And because the rest then is negative, right?
Right, right.
So I can see you're usually focused on reminding your spouse about what needs to be done versus how wonderful they are.
They might gripe throughout the day of what's going on, and there might be, you know, some meaning that comes out of that. But in terms of positive, constructive interaction, it's only 4 minutes on average.
So what is ACE?
So ACE is an acronym that I use with my couples clients, and you think about it almost like a checklist, that when you want to go through these points, you don't have to do it every day, which is the beautiful part about it.
Right.
But these ideas you want to keep in mind when you're interacting with them, because the focus is about prioritizing positivity.
All right, so the first one is appreciate.
That's right. So this means gratitude, that our brains are wired to hold on and lock to the negativity. This is called the negativity bias. And so when we have bad things that take place in our life, that it's like Velcro.
Right.
And when the positive situations happen, they slide off like Teflon.
Right.
So there's a very almost deceptively simple exercise that I can't recommend enough. There's a lot of research behind it, and it's just simply called 3 good things. So at the end of your day, when you and your partner are in bed, just simply ask one another, honey, what were 3 good things that took place throughout the day? And so then as you go throughout your day, you can make it almost a game.
It doesn't have to be what happened between the two of you. It's whatever happened during the day.
The point is you're creating that bonding time with positivity.
But you're right about the negative stuff sticks. Because we can get, you know, I don't know how many positive letters, and that one negative one stands out.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's the one you remember.
That's right.
That makes a lot of sense. Then you say to celebrate.
That's right. Yeah, it's so interesting that the research on creating an intimate and connecting relationship, that when we look at when someone shares news with us, okay, that bad news, if we respond to that in a way that's, oh my gosh, it's devastating and whatnot, but then when good news happens, we're passive. You know, like, I'll give an example. Your partner gets a job promotion, and you say, oh, that's great, honey, and you change the subject. That is almost as damaging as if you were to say, gosh, I don't know, can you handle that much responsibility?
Oh, wow. Yeah.
So you want to be active in terms of seeking and looking out for ways in which you can celebrate your partner's wins.
So what would you suggest? Let's stick with that. The person got a promotion. What would you suggest? Let's go out and celebrate. Let's have a nice dinner.
You want to match their enthusiasm.
Okay.
You want to kind of raise up to where they're at. If you have concerns, you can bring them up, but just wait to do that later.
Yeah, don't bring it up now. Right.
That's right.
Because then they'll see that and they won't hear anything else you say.
So that means that you put your smartphone down, as hard as that may be, and you interact with them, right? Positive body language, eye contact, matching their emotion and enthusiasm level, all those things then help your partner feel understood and affirmed. Very important.
That makes sense. Enjoy.
Yeah. So this goes back to that negativity bias, that when we have these good things in life, we tend to minimize them, you know, they slide off. And so we want to really savor the small things in life. So when your partner puts their arm around you and you cuddle with them, when you go out to dinner tonight for Valentine's Day and you're having a nice meal or sharing a good conversation, that you want to really tune into that experience with more intention. And then bonus points if you can share that yummy experience then with your partner.
You know, your parents have been married, you've told me, like close to 40 years. What stands out as what makes their relationship work?
Well, I think it's how they interact throughout the day. You know, they're constantly texting one another or communicating, and that might not be the norm, but I think for them,
well, they work together, so a lot of couples couldn't do that.
Yeah, and I think kind of reflecting on their relationship, their ratio of their positive comments with one another to the negative is really high.
Right.
So that's what feeds into such a close bond.
That's fantastic. And the best part is that, as you mentioned, when it comes to, you don't have to do everything every single day.
That's right, just a few times a week.
just a few times a week. Those are all very good points. Alex, thank you very much. We'll put the information for everyone on our website at KATU.com. All right.